Okay, hello everybody, this is Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and welcome to another episode. Now first of all, once again, thank you so much for all the things you write and the nice words, really helpful. And still it's a tough situation in my private life and we're trying to handle it the best way we can. But yeah, I think we will know in some weeks if everything is okay, and well, hopefully it will be, and only God knows. So, yeah, let's get into it, guys. I want to try to keep it short. I know I said this many times and couldn't, but this time I will try. So, finally, what I've been talking so much about in my last videos happened. I always said that I'm waiting for the shock moment, and this is exactly what we're seeing right now, and it is perfect. It is so perfect. If you're in our Discord, then go back in the TA chat where I wrote exactly what is happening right now. So I mean, this shock moment, and this is just perfect played by the market makers. I mean, it's been looking too good to be true. This is what I said, and then yeah, we fell out of this rising channel or wedge, whatever. We fell out of it, and now we're below the 200 daily moving average, and this is just perfect. There's no better shock in my opinion, because everybody was like, oh god, we have the golden cross, and it's just looking so amazing, and now this is just perfect. Now, what is quite interesting for me is that we came down to this line right here, which I talked about in one of my previous videos, where I said historically it's very, very likely that we come down to this line right here. I hope you remember that when I said that. And look where we are right now. I mean, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. We came down to the zone now. Very important, what is right now very important is to see if we find support on it. All right. Because historically, if this is the line, then we will find support on it and we will start to move upwards and come back above the 200 moving average again. So this is really, really important right now. Now, I hope that this is really correct. I always try to get the wicks down there. So I hope it is this one to give you the best targets. And yeah, so if we fall below, let's say 8,350, below this zone, this could be this could be dangerous in my opinion, because if this is the support line that is historically important, and which we always followed when we started to move out of this falling channel. If this is the line, then we will find support in this zone. So maybe there will be a wick down, but coming back up very fast, and then starting to follow this line right here. Now there's also something else I want to tell you, and that I already showed you in one of my previous videos. So I mean, yesterday was the last day of the month, the last day of February, right? And it's a red candle, and when we take a look at the stochastic RSI right here, so let me take away this one's. If we take a look at the stochastic RSI, then what we can see is this. So we have this red candle, and stochastic RSI is somehow not really showing us an uptrend right now. So what that could mean is that there might be a little drop still down before we continue this upwards movement. All right. And what I could imagine is this zone right here, this support zone right here at $8,200. So I could imagine us to come down to $8,200 and then come back up. And what I'm telling you right now is something that is such a strong recurring similarity. It is so unbelievable strong this last day of the month. And yeah, so as you can see, it's very close to an uptrend. We came down, stochastic RSI, we're oversold, and so it's very likely to start to come back up again. But because we have this red day, it's possible that we first come down and test this zone right here, the $8,200 zone, and maybe even the $8,000 zone before we continue this upwards movement. And if we bring out the FIBs then and go from this bottom right here to the top right there, what we can see is that right now we find support on the 50 right here, and the 61 is down at $8,000. So something like that might happen to come down to this zone right here, but 8,200 somehow makes more sense to me. But well, watch this zone, all right? So like I said, there are these opportunities. We will start to move up right here, or we first come down to this zone, test it again before we continue and move upwards. Now, this is my most likely scenario, and historically it really makes sense. It really makes sense. And if we bring out the exponential ribbon on a daily, what we can see is that we really drop below this right here, all right? So very important for a continuation of this upwards movement is to come back up above it right here. So to move above $9,300 right here, to move up and have a daily close above this. So this would be very important. And there are so many other things that I could tell you and show you, but then this video would be too long. And yeah, I'm thinking about how to bring this up to you guys so that you really see what I'm talking about. But at this point, I recommend watching my very first videos where I talk about Bitcoin's price movement, and then you will see, maybe you will see what I'm talking about, what is very likely currently. And yeah, so I think that this correction is very healthy, it's very important, but it is also the situation where the weekends got shaked out at the end, and then everybody will be surprised when we start to move up again. And what we're seeing right now is totally normal, and I don't know, everybody who said this thing will just continue moving upwards, be careful with these guys. Right? Be really careful with these guys. Once again, I'm not saying that I know exactly what's going on, but there are so many people, when they saw this, they were telling their followers, hey, this thing will explode, and you know that I said I don't think that this will continue. And something else also that I want to talk about is this line right here. I talked about it in my previous videos. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. This line is so unbelievable important, and I showed you historically when we can get above this line right here, then I think that the parabolic movement will start, and we failed, and look how many points of contact we have right here, how important this line right here is. And what I think is that this is not over, guys. We will come back up to this point very soon and try to get above it again. All right, I really think this will happen. And when we look at this right here, and I draw it like this, you see that we might be in some kind of a triangle formation right here, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we so something that could happen is that we keep bouncing here, and at some point we break upwards out of it. So this is also historically very likely. So this triangle formation starting to bounce between it. So for all the leverage traders, this could be really helpful, and we will be bouncing between it, and then at some point we break out of it upwards, and this, in my opinion, will be the point where we have the parabolic movement. All right, so this is what I wanted to tell you. I think you have all informations. Um, yeah, $8,000 level, very important. And as you can see, this main trend line right here, if this one is the real main trend line, then at the moment we're testing it for the first time, because this was not a test, but this is the first test. And I wouldn't be surprised if we find support at this level right here, and yeah, and then really start to climb up again. And I also, before I forget it, something I want to show you is, I'm not saying it is very, very helpful, but somehow it seems to repeat. So whenever we have a big red bar on a weekly, as you can see, it turns around. All right, so again, a big fat bar on a weekly, it starts to turn around. And now again, we have a big fat red bar on a weekly. And right here, look at that. We came down. Everybody thought at this point, oh, okay, it's over. We're going down. But then it just turned around and moved up again. Or right here. So it will be very exciting to see what happens. And I think still the most likely scenario is that we continue this upwards movement. I think we will move inside of this triangle formation and at some point break out of it. So I think this is what all you need to know right now. This is all you need to know right now. And like I said, $8,000 level, very important. And I will be thinking about a way to bring you the best information for the coming days and weeks, because there is so much money to make, guys. Really, really important. And yeah, we will try to get it all. And yeah, before I forget it, on a daily, as you can see, after all this these red candles, what we have are these bottoming tail bars right here. And this in fact looks good to me. This really looks good to me. So it looks like the buyers are coming in. They're coming in. So let's see if they're strong enough to continue this movement. What I don't think right now, what I don't think is that we will just turn around and see big green candles. I don't think that. I think it will take some days because people will be scared. It will take some days before we really start to move up again. This is what I think. And of course, guys, we have to move above the exponential ribbons on a daily, so above 9.3k, and of course the first step will be above the 200, so above $8,750. So this will be the very first step to know what will happen. Alright guys, thank you very much for your attention. I hope this is helpful. Please leave a like, subscribe, join our Discord channel, a lot of things going on there. And I will try to bring a new video tomorrow where I will yeah, tell you so much more about what is going on and the plans for the future. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. We'll see you soon. Bye.